Hey guys, my name is Alexis. I am doing something that is scary. I'm going to start my own YouTube channel. So I'm trying to do something to kind of take up some time that I have on my hands right now. This is my first video. I am going to be trying out some stuff that I just picked up from a place called Mecca. Mecca Max actually, which is a shop that is basically a beauty shop. And I just got these in the post today. So they are my brand new Morphe palettes that I actually ordered off of Beauty Bay. Because of where I live, it's actually quite difficult to get to a Sephora, and we don't have one in the city where I live. So I ordered these off of Beauty Bay. I found out about Beauty Bay from another one of the vloggers. So what I decided to do was I got their 9B blush palette. I got the, this is my 35B palette, and this is my 3502. Now I know, these have been out for a minute. But, and that's why I'm actually naming my channel, She's Late for the Party. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I am so excited to actually try some of these products on. I was looking at the website, and I think I'm actually going to try the 35B today, which is, if I open this beautiful thing up here, this is just color saturation. Look at all those beautiful colors in there. I mean, I'm getting funky, fresh, beautiful summery vibes off this. And as you might not know, it is currently summer here in Australia. So this is kind of a first impressions kind of video. Kind of I don't know if it's necessarily a get ready with me, generally, because I'm not actually going anywhere aside from my bed. I am super excited about this, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the Stila One Step Correct. This is a little sample size that I got, so it's 15 mils, 0.5 fluid ounces, because I've got a lot of, I have acne prone skin. I've got a lot of red, pink undertones that I want to correct, and so this has got the actual, this is supposed to be a corrector slash brightening serum. So what I was thinking about doing is I will go ahead and it's an all-in-one. It color corrects, brightens, and moisturizes. Okay, I tend to be a little on the oilier side, so I kind of am leery on what I actually put on my face because I do want my makeup to last. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'll pop this on, and ooh, that's pretty neat. It comes out, I don't know if you can see that really well, but that comes out with the 3 color correcting pigments in there. So that's pretty awesome. So I'm just going to get in. I have washed my hands, which is super duper important. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to focus that on the places that I usually tend to get pretty red. So my nose, my cheeks, and that sort. So I'll bring that down a bit and a bit into my chin. Don't so much need it on the upper lip, but I'm just going to rub that in. Now that feels pretty nice because I didn't want to put anything on my face that was too heavy, that was going to really affect my makeup, that was going to be too tacky. That's actually drying down really nice. Very smoothing, I have to say. My skin feels super smooth. I've got really textured skin. I'm not the best about keeping my skin really, like I try and wash my skin, every day, even if it's just with warm water and a wash, because I tend to dry out. So I'm oily to combination skin, oily to dry skin. So I try not to use my Proactive too often. Now, I do want to say before I get started with all of this, I am not sponsored. This is literally my first video. And I'm pretty sure on YouTube you have to actually disclose if a video is sponsored or you have affiliate codes or something like that. I do not. This is all stuff that I've purchased on my own because I'm kind of a makeup geek and I kind of want to start playing and getting more into the makeup beauty world. So I also have here the Stila One Step Primer. Now it says that it preps, smooths, and nourishes. So again, I do have a very textured face. This is 30 mils or 1 fluid ounce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and pop some of this onto my T-zone where I tend to, that's a lot of product in one pump. So I'm just going to get in the camera and just put this in my problem areas. So we'll go to T-zone, down my nose a bit, and into my cheeks where I tend to really, well actually I'm just going to put it all over my face because it's a primer and you want your makeup to sit best, especially if you're using more expensive products, which I tend to gravitate towards MAC lately, just because, like I said, I do have the oily skin, and I feel like MAC gives me a lot of really good coverage. Now, it does tend to move on my face, and that's because I don't use a primer, which is why I'm putting one on today, just to give it a shot, and see if it helps my makeup wear a little longer. Now, I am going to try and wear this for a couple of hours. I'm going to have some lunch, play with my cats, and maybe watch a bit of telly. So we'll see how we go. So that's on, and I'm looking a bit red at the mo. Today, that's what I was going to do. I am going to try my Too Faced Born This Way powder that Jackie Aina has been reviewing a couple of times, and she seems to really like the powder. So I thought, you know, it's a bit of a splurge because it is more of a known brand. So I will give it a go and see if I like it, see what my review is. So I've got a beauty blender, and don't roast me for this, but I bought this beauty blender from Lincraft a few weeks ago. Is on the beauty blending bandwagon, so I thought, you know, brushes, I have used brushes forever. I don't have a huge collection of them, so I thought, you know, I don't have a foundation brush. I just recently purchased a contour brush, or not contour, sorry, concealer brush. So I'm going to give this beauty blender a go, and I'm going to use this wonky shaped, alien shaped one, and I'm just going to dip into the powder and kind of dust that off just a bit, and I'm going to press this into my T-zone. Okay, so like I said, this is my first video, so if I kind of seem a bit scatterbrained, then forgive me. Okay, ooh, that's a lot of powder. So I'm going to push this into my T-zone just to kind of put a nice base. Now, how does that look? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let me pull out my mirror, which I didn't set up because this is my first video and I have no idea what I'm doing. So like I said, I'm a bit of a Stila snob. I have had this palette for a minute. So I'm just dabbing this in and taking a look at my skin. I still need a lot of color correction. I've had a small breakout on my cheek. I don't know if you guys can see that. Do I feel like my pores are smaller? Not really, but I'm going to go ahead and keep plugging on. Okay. Okay. It looks pretty smooth, so we'll keep going with this. Alright, so I've done that. So now what I'm going to do is, if you hear running in the background, that's my cats. They're going a bit spastic at the moment because their mummy's home. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to, ow, sorry guys, I'm going to use some of this Pro Longwear Concealer from MAC. This is in the color in W20. I wear an NC20 in their foundations and powders. So I've been using this for a little while, and I'm actually quite happy with the color, with the coverage. So I'm just gonna pop some of this on. I've just popped about half a pump because I don't tend to use a lot of concealer. So I'm just gonna put this on my beauty blender, and I'm going to put that on my eye and bring that down a bit into my cheek, okay? Now this is a damp beauty blender that again I picked up from Lincraft. Again, don't put me on blast, that's rude. So I'm bringing that down into the area that I put my powder, okay? So I'm going to take a bit more. Now this beauty blender seems to be sucking up quite a bit of product, but that being said, once it sucks it up, it's really distributing it really beautifully on my under eye area. So I'm quite happy with that. That's looking pretty good, I think. What do you guys think? All right. Quite happy with that. Yeah, bring that out just a bit. Sorry if I'm not doing this to camera. I am going to put a bit more concealer around my laugh lines because I tend to laugh quite a bit. And I do find that towards the end of the day, that area, this is my other beauty blender, I'm just going in with some powder, just kind of trying to soak up some oil that's been on my face, and some of the product as well. And so I'm gonna put that here in my laugh lines, because that's where my foundation tends to kind of give up on me, and it's a bit frustrating. So I'm just kind of gonna bake this, and up on my upper lip as well. Now that's looking pretty good. So like I said, I've been wearing the concealer for a minute, so I'm not too unfamiliar with how it works. So if I keep looking down, by the way, this is again my first video, so I'm not ignoring you. I keep looking at the monitor, which I can't see anyway because I don't have my glasses on. I'm going to go ahead and put more of the Born This Way powder under my eye, because I don't know how these Morphe palettes work, and I don't know if there's going to be a ton of fallout. Now, I have watched a couple of videos, and everybody says that, you know, there can be some fallout, so I'm just kind of packing on the powder underneath the eyes a bit, and just trying to put a little extra there, so that I can take that away. Alright, so I think today the foundation that I'm going to use is the Studio Tech. So as you can see, I'm a bit of a fan. So I'm going to use my beauty blender, which again is damp. So I'm just going to swirl that in. And again, this is the NC20. Okay, so we're going to go in and we're just gonna blend this in. Now, I tend to blend this in on my ear as well as down my chin and my neckline because I don't want my makeup giving up my secrets. So if the shade is not 100% perfect, I feel like if you kind of bring it down onto your chin a little and down onto your neck, it tends not to be as obvious. So just kind of, oh wow, okay, all right, pretty cool. I've never seen my skin look, wow, I've never actually seen my skin look this flawless before. And this is in natural light, by the way. I don't have the beauty rings or whatever they're called. This is just natural lighting. I am really surprised by this. Now, to be honest, like, I kind of felt like it was like the primers are just another product to get you to buy, and they're not really worth it, but I think I've been converted. Now, I am, as they say, not mad at this, okay? So, wow, I'm pretty surprised by this. Now, okay, so my foundation is on. I've laid my powder. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I will be going back in with the Born This Way to kind of set my foundation, but that's going to be after I play with my eyes. So, what I'm going to do first is I actually like to use an eyeshadow base. So this is Painterly. This is a MAC product. Again, I'm a bit of a MAC whore. So I like to apply this I like to apply just a small amount. I don't want it to be too cakey looking, and really kind of overpower the eyeshadows that I use. And again, because I tend to be pretty oily, I do find that if I don't wear a primer, the eyeshadow tends to crease on me, and that is just annoying, because who wants to waste you know, 10, 15, 20 minutes, however long it takes you to do your makeup, and then to have it fall off your face or look, you know, creased or just not look like you put any effort into it. So I'm going to go in with just a tiny bit more because I don't feel like I got as much product on that one. So just applying it loosely, lightly, kind of patting it, not necessarily rubbing because you don't want to pull at the eye skin. So, because that, again, premature aging and wrinkling and that sort of thing, you really don't want to have to deal with that. Now, okay, we have the Morphe 35B palette. What, ladies and gentlemen, are we going to do with this? I'm so excited. Again, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not trying to impress nobody. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just at home by myself, kind of doing this video to entertain myself and see where it leads. But I think I'm going to stick with the purples today. If you guys like this video, I'll try a couple of other looks, you know, maybe with the rosier colors, and maybe even with the blues. So it's totally up to you guys. But I actually haven't seen any reviews of the 35B, so this is kind of me playing with this, and just kind of getting a feel for what I want to do. So, the All Over Eye Enhancer brush from Mecca Max. Okay, so I am going to go in with, what color do I want to be my transition color? Let's see. Now there are a mixture of mattes and a mixture of metallics. So what I might do is I might go in with this pretty pinky mauve-y color just here, and use that as my transition color. So I'm just going to swirl a bit on here. Okay. My brush isn't picking up too much product, or so it seems. There's not a ton of kickback. I'll show you. So, I mean, there's a little, but you expect that with any eyeshadow. So I'm not mad about that. I'm not disheartened by that at all. So I'm just gonna go in with into my crease and put that on. Now let's see. Now there's not a lot of streaking. Oh, that's a pretty soft color. Oh, that's nice. Okay. All right. So I've got that down on the one eye. Let's go in on the other. I just really hope that this video like picks up what I'm putting down. Alright, so let's just go in with the other eye and pop that in just in my crease. Okay, so that's laying down actually quite nicely with the MAC primer. Like a soft pearlescent pink. So that's really, really nice. I'm really, really happy with that. So, okay, pretty excited about this. Now I think I'm going to go in, let's see, I might go in with this darker pink, which is up here, which is kind of a, I'd say it's got a bit of purple undertone, so it's kind of a mauve-y color. So I might, yeah, I'll go in with that one. So using the same brush, I know somebody's going to come for me for that, but whatever. So I'm just going to go into my corner. Whoa. Dude. Can you see that? Wow. Wow. Now, I have never used a Morphe product before, so I really didn't know what to expect coming into this, but I am pretty stoked about the way this color's turning out right now. So I'm just going to go in on the other eye, and that's just into the V of your eye, I suppose you can call it. I do have pretty small almond shaped eyes, so I try and not do anything that really blocks my eye off. And ooh, I like that. So I'm just going to go in on the bottom lash line with the product that's left over on the blush. Good Lord. All right. So that's a nice little smoky texture there. Ooh. I'm really happy with that. Can you guys see that? Okay, so I have a little bit of the product on my lid, but on my waterline, but that's not anything I'm not used to. So, I think because that looks a bit more navy there. I think what I might do is go in with this pretty purple and just kind of pack it in to that V. So I'm just going to take a little bit on the bottom of this brush, kind of tap off the excess, or excess I should say, and just kind of pack it into that corner there. Now, why are you hating on me, Morphe? Why are you not doing your thing? Maybe I didn't get enough product. That could be me. That could be on me. Full on camera. All right. Oh, okay, I can see it now. Sorry again, my eyesight is terrible. Oh, that's a beautiful pop of color. That's a really beautiful pop of color. Can you guys see that? Just there. That's really great. Now, I've never done makeup on camera before, so if I'm talking a lot or I'm not making a lot of sense and I'm making a lot of noises, I do apologize. I can't help myself. So, oh, that's a lot of product. All right, so I'm just going to go in again. Whoa, that looks stunning. I'm seeing it in the sunlight for the first time, and holy smokes. Woo! I put a lot of color on that eye. Holy smokes. All right, I'm going to have to smoke that out. I might put a bit more of that transition color, that first color that I put in. I'm going to go ahead and use a different brush for that. So back into you. And just going to kind of soften you up a bit because you are a little out of control at the mo. Again, with that same brush that I was using before, the all over eye, I'm just kind of going to go into the corners. I'm not going to bring it crazy into the middle because again I'm trying to keep my eye open. I do have little squinty almond shaped eyes, so I try not to go all crazy with it, and I don't want to close my eye off. So my whole goal is to make my eyes look bigger, make them look more open, and I'm really kind of blown away by this pigment. I have never used an eyeshadow that has been this pigmented with just that little bit of, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Guys, I don't want to say this word because I feel like it's overused, but I'm stunned. All right, I am stunned. I am so stoked right now. Okay, it's a little messy, I get that, only because I've never done my makeup this way before, so I'm just gonna kind of clean that up a little bit. I did put some extra powder for the fallout, so there's actually, I'm just looking in my mirror, excuse me, there's actually, I'm not seeing any fallout. Wow, I'm really excited right now. Like, I'm super happy about this. Now, what I think I might do, because I've done that bit in my lower lash line, and I've brought that eyeshadow into my lower lash line, I'm gonna actually I've kind of smoked it out a bit. I know that people say that they're shook, that I'm I'm honestly, I'm so pleasantly surprised right now. Super happy. So for my inner corner, I'm just going to I think I'm going to go in with a bit of that light color that I put in before, which was this one here, this my transition color, because it does have a bit of frost to it. So I feel like that's kind of going to wake up the inside of my eye. Now I'm using my Stila number 30 brush. I don't even know if they sell this anymore, guys, but it's a dual-ended brush. So you've got your fluffy contouring brush, and you've got your packer. So I'm just going to kind of tap off the excess, I keep saying the wrong word today, and I'm just going to put that into, oh, excuse me, eye boogies. Just going to put that into my inner crease. Now, it's not really showing up very well, but that's all right. We'll power on, soldier on. All right, into, oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, I think that's my bad. I think I actually forgot to put a bit of, I actually missed that area for a little bit of my eyeshadow base. So, just cleaning up. Oh man, I've made a mess of my face. So yeah, whoa. Okay, I'm pretty okay with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my definitely black MAC waterproof liner. So I'm just going to put a bit of this into my waterline on my bottom lash. Now this is probably going to be a more dramatic look than I was intending, simply because I was not expecting this color payoff. I thought this was going to be a soft little, you know, just pep you up kind of look, and this has turned into I'm going out tonight look, although I'm not because I'm not well. But I'm just going in the other eye on my waterline, as it's called. Now, if I'm really trying to do a super dramatic eye, and I'm feeling like my eyelashes are a bit sparse, what I'll do is I'll actually run along my lash line, but my waterline on my top lid as well. So wow, I am so happy with this. Guys, I'm super happy about this. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I have finished my eyes. I think what I might do is I might go into the 3502 just for giggles and take a look and see if there's any. Ooh, okay. I might go in with a bit of Pure, which is this color here. So this is a bit of the Pure. I could have actually put that in my corner, but I'm just going to put that, dust that lightly under my eyebrow. I know I need to get them done. I don't need you to tell me that. And I'm just kind of going to smoke this out just a bit with that color, just to make my lines not as harsh, because I hate harsh lines on my eyes. It's a pet peeve of mine. So I actually tend to smoke all of my colors together just to kind of give it as natural as you can look with a bunch of color on your face. So, all right. So I smoked that out a bit. Ow, I just nailed my knee. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to powder my face with my Born This Way powder. I'm going to brush off any excess that there is on my face, and I'm just going to set my concealer and my my foundation basically. So, ooh, that's a lot of product, dude. A lot of product. So, oh my god, okay. Alright, Born This Way. Alright. So, like I said, I'm just setting my foundation now. It's a cream to powder finish. I tend to like the matte look on my face because I am so oily. If I'm going out for a night, I really want my makeup to stay where it's supposed to. As Jackie Aina says, I don't want to clock it out before it's supposed to. So, yeah. I also did something that scares me. I am doing something that is way outside my comfort zone, and I'm actually going to be using a bronzer / highlighter. Why not? I'm at home. I need to make myself feel a bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. I might use this more fanned out. This is an EcoTool. I think I'm going to use this one for my highlighter. So it's called Sculpt and Glow. And it's a Model's Own brand. This is the Sculpt and Glow Natural Highlighter Powder Natural 10. I'm scared. I'm scared to go in with all these colors, to be perfectly honest. But I might go with this gold and this bronze here and just kind of get a little bit on my brush, because so I'm just going to tap that off a bit. I didn't put very much product on to begin with, so I'm just going to go in on my cheekbone, which is barely visible. So I'm just going to... Oh, that's pretty light. That's not too bad. So I'll go in with a bit more product kind of build it up, start slow, build it up, and see how we go. Okay, that is definitely showing up. I can totally see that. Now, I have a view of what's happening. So, oh wow, that's, ooh, I do like that. Now that I can actually see it in the light, that's in my natural light of my window. Yeah, I do kind of like that. I'm putting it on top of my eyebrows as well. It gives that little bit of color. I'm gonna blend that out just a bit because I'm just a little bit scared of it. Now, oh, I just wish my skin would cooperate and stop being such a bitch. Let's see. So now, ooh, my Morphe 9B blush. Okay, so I've done this insane eye. I don't really want to go crazy with the blush. I tend to go for more peaches colors, just because I do have olive undertones to my skin, and I also don't want to go crazy with the red undertones because, like I said, I already present red, so I try not to go crazy with these. So I think, ooh, that's kind of metallic. So I've already got the highlighter on. I don't think I necessarily want to go with a metallic blush, and I think, let me just swatch that top one. Oh, that's very, so that color there. Oh, I don't know how to swatch very well, but there we go. There's that color there. So that's kind of an orangey color. So I'm going to go in with the one beneath that, which is this burnt sienna kind of color. And just pop that. Okay, yeah, that's the one I'm going to use. So we've got the first one, and then, whoop, and then the second one here. So it's these two colors. So I'm actually going to go with this color here. And don't bag me out about my nails, I can't help it. So I'm just going to, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'm going to go in and with my cheeks, on the apples of my cheeks, just going to go in. Oh, that's so soft and subtle. That's, oh, goodness. I love that. I love that color. I don't even know the color. There's no color on it. So again, smiling, and on the apples of my cheeks, just gonna go in. Wow, yeah, I'm really happy about that. I'm gonna sit back a bit. No, that doesn't help either. Wow, that's really pretty. It's very soft. It definitely has a lot of peachy undertones, which I'm totally okay for. Like I said, I try and stay away from the reds because I'm already pretty red as it is. Yeah, that, unless it's nighttime. If it's nighttime, then I'll go with more of a metallic, glittery, kind of reflective blush. I hear Jackie Aina rave about this eyeshadow. So this is the Better Than Sex Too Faced waterproof mascara. So I have never tried this product, and as you can see, I am opening it for the first time. So I went on the suggestion and I got the trial size just to see if I actually liked the product. Now that is the blush brush, or that's the brush on the mascara. I don't know if that's the best picture, but it's kind of an hourglass shape. So we're going to go in with this and see how we go. So just wondering if this actually builds up. Now she also said that there tends to be a bit of a curling action with the brush. I'm not getting that. I wonder if maybe I just don't have enough product on the brush. It is the first use. And, oh, fallout on the cheek. Clean that up in a bit. So I'm just going in with a couple coats and seeing. Now I'm not noticing that it's lengthening or anything like that. I have been blessed with some very beautiful eyelashes, I have to say. I do have pretty long lashes. I don't really feel like I'm getting a whole lot of product on here. Let's see. I was expecting this to be va va voom, and thank you very much. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to try putting on a second coat and see if that changes anything. Alright, the second coat's going a lot better. The second coat is going a lot better. Okay. And it's not spider legging on me. Alright, I'm going to let that kind of dry down. Now, do I want to put any on my... You know what, it's a daytime look, so I'm not actually going to put any mascara on my bottom lash. I don't actually wear falsies. While I am not opposed to them, they scare the shit out of me. Now, okay, I kind of feel it being a little tacky on my... What am I looking for? On my lower lashes, so it's kind of a sticky form. Oh, I just messed up my makeup. It's kind of a sticky formula. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get a Q-tip because that is your best friend. All right, so I've got my little Q-tip. I love Q-tips for makeup. Voila, it is gone. I think I'm gonna go for a matte lip today. This is the color Luster by MAC. Beautiful matte, pinky, rosy color. And I think that that'll actually really pair nicely with this look. If you're a person like me that tends to get dry lips and that sort of thing, this is a really great color for you. And it smells really good too. So, I forgot to do my eyebrows. Alright, let's do the eyebrows before I forget. This thingy here, I'm not actually sure if they sell this anymore, but as you can see, I've hit the bottom of the pan. I use this so often. So I'm just going to fill in my brows, and I've had my eyebrows threaded, I want to say, for at least 12 years. If the eyebrows are looking pretty good, what do you guys think? I am super happy with this. I am a convert. I am stoked that I got this. I'm blown away. I'm totally blown away by how beautiful these shadows are, and the blush as well. And being a little, however much this little highlighter was, you know, I did something new today. I have really stepped outside my comfort zone today. I just can't wait to do more. I can't wait to do more of this look. More looks with these Morphe palettes. Like, I am super happy right now. I don't know if you guys can tell. Probably not because you've never met me, but just saying. I'm gonna wear this for a little while and see how it goes and see how it wears. I could not be happy to be doing this right now. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what I've done today and can stand my video editing and my bit of scatterbrainedness, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. I don't actually know how it works, but I hear everybody saying that, so I'm going to say it too. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.